Tech Squad, what's going on? How everybody doing? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, let me take these glasses off. What is happening? How everybody doing today on this wonderful Saturday evening? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Oh, let me get this together. What y'all doing? Uh-uh. Okay. Hey, my peeps. My peeps is in here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How everybody doing? Let me tell y'all something. Wait, I'm on somebody else's page, child. How that happen? Okay. All right. Hey, Neek. Thank you. That's what my daughter said. You know, I got some. I don't have this color yellow. This yellow. I don't know if it give off like that. I got some brighter yellow. I don't like this. I kind of like this color on me too, Neek. I kind of like this. I'm trying to get right so the screen be right. Okay. All right. This is my test. If you can see my fingers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody else is in here. Why can't I see their comment? Or is that my comment? I don't know. Why is that? Oh, that's me. Yeah, Nick. I'm tired today, child. I went with my son. I'm gonna put the footage up later today, or either, probably later tonight. The footage up of a day with the ice cream man. Child, and I'm wore out. I'm tired. I am tired. I didn't eat. I just came home and ate a salad. See, what I'm gonna do the next for this week, I'm gonna start with this week. I may try to do it the week after that. I can if I want to. I'm just eating salads, right? I'm eating salads. Hey, fly boys. I'm eating salad in the evening, and I'm eating oatmeal. And I always did that anyway, but I'm eating salad now. The salad is a different thing. I'm eating oatmeal in the morning and salad because I'm going to Jamaica and I need to lose maybe about 10, 12 pounds, maybe 8 or 9 or something like that. You still at work? You still at work, Neek? You was at work a long time ago. Yeah, so I'm for the next week. So y'all pray for me. The next week, I'm just gonna do oatmeal whenever I get up. I ain't really a breakfast person, but I need to eat something when I do get up before I get my day started. So it's gonna be oatmeal, and then in the evening I'm gonna eat salad. And I'm start walking. But it's so cold here. Y'all ain't gonna believe how cold it is. It's cold. It was 59 degrees today. This is May 35th. Why is it so cold in Midwest America? Why? Now my kids, they in Cleveland, they say it's cold. It's cold up there too. Like, listen, I got to hurry up and get back to the South. It's too cold up through here. This is May. It should not be this cold. I had on this, and I had on a fleece. Y'all will see in the video that I put up later on. I had on a fleece jacket. Fleece, okay? It's cold. Oatmeal is the truth. With some brown sugar and some butter. Listen, that's a good healthy meal. I'm gonna do that for the next. I do it anyway. I eat a lot of oatmeal anyway, but I ain't been doing it in a while. I'm going back to the oatmeal because when I go to Jamaica, I want to be looking tight. I want to be pulled up, right? I want to be pulled up. Now listen, y'all, we got some sad news to talk about before we get the funny stuff going. We got some sad stuff to talk about, and this is really not a nice guy. Uh, um, Brian McKnight's son Nico passed away, and he had cancer. Didn't know that. He was a young man, only 32. My son is 32, my youngest, and he passed away. Now y'all remember, Brian McKnight was feuding with the ex-wife and the kids and this and that and that and that. He did not even the uncle, his brother, Brian McKnight's brother, I think his name Claude. He put it up that he had passed. Brian McKnight didn't even go to his son's bedside or nothing while he was sick, and didn't do nothing that he had passed away. What kind of monster is that? And if I was the wife that he has now, he got kids with this one too. He just totally ignored that first family, right? That's mean. I wouldn't even want him. And if I was with somebody that wasn't seeing about their kids and they were sick, even if they wasn't sick, he wasn't seeing about them before that. But with that man, I don't think I would want to be with him. I don't think so. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He gonna pay for that. You know what's gonna happen, Nick? He's gonna get haunted by that. He is going to get haunted by what he did not do for his son during his illness and on his deathbed and after his passing. He is going to be haunted inside. He's going to be haunted about that. He's going to be haunted. He's what? Yeah, that was his son. His son, and the boy kind of looked like him, right? Sick. The boy, can you imagine? All you ever wanted was your daddy's love. Even though I know they've been feuding for years for what I don't know. But Brian McKnight is not a nice guy. And you know, way back in the day, they used to say that he was physical with, I guess, with that first wife, right? Evidently, that's true. He's not a nice guy. Lisa Marie, my girl, what's happening, Lisa Marie? What's happening? We talking about Brian McKnight. I know Lisa Marie got something to say about Brian McKnight. What you got to say about Brian McKnight, Lisa Marie? And he didn't see to his son during his illness, on his last bed, and ain't did nothing, period. Yeah, Brian McKnight. That's what we talking about, Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight. Isn't that just horrible? Isn't he just a horrible person? I hope we cancel him. They cancel Miss Netta. Cancel Brian McKnight. He ain't made no songs since the 90s anyway, have he? One more try. I don't know, but he ain't made no songs. But I don't think he have. I don't think he have. But we need to cancel him right now. Right now. Just no more Brian McKnight. Most of these single what? Most of these single, you know, Brian McKnight was popular in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, but have he made any music in a long time? I don't know. But because I kind of got off of him after I realized that he was a DV person. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, right? I don't like that. So I can't in good, I don't like it, right? And he wasn't that great for me to be like, oh Lord. I've been over Brian's sister. Me too, Nick. Me too, Nick. See what I'm saying? I thought I was the only one, but me too. I really didn't pay him too much attention because I can't remember exactly what happened, but I remember it being bad. I don't remember details, but I remember it being bad. I was like, I don't like you. I do remember that. So he's going to be haunted by that. He's going to be haunted by that he did not see to his son. You cannot tell me you can close your eye unless he's just a true demon. And if I was, like I said, the wife, I blame her too, the new wife, because there's no way you could be in love with a man and he has a whole other family. I can understand you don't want him to deal with the first wife. I got that part. But he got kids and was violent towards them kids and all the stuff, mean stuff he used to say to them. I couldn't be bothered because he'll be the same with you if you ever leave him. They don't change. Right? And I think that's very sad and very disgusting and very inhumane. This is your child. This is your seed, right? This is your seed. Even if it was a stepchild, this is yours. Come from you. Can you imagine that boy laying up there sick and still hadn't reconciled with his dad? Dad ain't come and give him a hug or nothing. Hey, Keisha. What's up, Keisha? Keisha, what you got to say about Brian McKnight not tending to his son and his passing? Before his passing, during his illness, and after. Brian McKnight. We canceling Brian McKnight, Jack Squad. I just want y'all to know we canceling Brian McKnight. We canceling him. It seems like I'm mighty dark. We canceling him, y'all. That's what we doing. We canceling Brian McKnight. You do not do that to yours. That's inhumane to anybody that you know. Like, I don't like that at all, right? So we are canceling him. We're gonna check him off the list. I ain't been listening to his music no way unless it just come across the radio. Ain't like I've been like, ooh, Brian McKnight, my God. Let me put him in the system. Let me listen to some Brian. Ooh, hold on, y'all. This Brian. I ain't never been that person anyway. So he had a nice voice, but that's. How could you, I used to sit up in church and watch people, right, sing. Ooh, they sing the gospel. Ooh, they sang and burn the house down and be just as evil as they could be. I never understood that juxtaposition like that, how you could be one way and another way at the same time. Okay, let me see what Lisa Marie said. I know she got something to say. Is that he and his current wife found and paid for his son, and that the boy's mama called and said they need nothing from him. So they stopped and bagged out. Nobody can stop you from your child. Nobody can stop you from your child. Nobody. I want to know, he must have been awful, awful, awful to that first wife. And she said she didn't want no help. I wonder, did she get alimony? He had to have been awfully mean and nasty to her. He had to be. And for you to say, okay, she said that we don't want it, and you don't press the issue about yours, you a man and you don't press the issue. And why he say him and his second wife? Like, did she got a spell on him? I don't believe they what? I don't believe that either. Black Boy said he don't know none of his songs. I know he got a song, One More Chance or One More Time or something. He had a song I like, but I just can't remember what it is right now. Back in the day, because I remember when I was on vacation, he was popping. So that was like 90. What was that? 95. I don't really remember what I can't remember what the song was, but it ain't One More Time or something else. I just can't remember what it was. That was back in the 90s though. But yeah, he's gonna, and you know what? The way God works and the universe and karma, hope he don't get sick. Hope he don't get sick. Hope he don't get sick. What is it called? Back at One is one of his songs. I don't remember how that went. I don't remember how that went, child. Yeah, he better hope that he don't get sick and the guy don't, because that's how God work now. Y'all, that's how he work. Y'all done seen that happen before. That's how that work. Now, what you put out is what you get back. For real, he's a low down, dirty dog. Low down, dirty dog. So anyway, we offer Brian. We, good riddance. Goodbye, Brian. Now let me say this. Do y'all remember the guy? His name was Telvin Osborne, and he was unalive. He was a black guy that said he didn't like black women, and he'd rather do it to a dog than a black woman. He just hated us. Him and his brother hated black women. He's in the South somewhere, I believe. And the girlfriend name, was it the wife or the girlfriend? She had kids. They had kids because I don't know if they was married or not. Her name was Hannah Grace Cobb, right? This happened sometime last year. Well, she said she was cleaning her gun and she pew-pewed him when they got home from being out that night, right? Now, no charges have been filed on her. She did go to jail. She got a bond, a little short, small bond. I want to say it was $25,000. I can't remember. She got a small bond and been out ever since. Now, no charges have been filed on her. She's free and clear to go on about her life. Now, a video come up of when they was out that night, right? And some black girls was dancing on him, right? And she didn't like it. Now, this is my scenario, what happened. All the way home, she talked about why them girls was on you, and y'all thought you didn't like black girls, or why she might even use the N-word or anything. We don't know. Why them heifers was on you, and you said you didn't like them, and you didn't try to get them off of you, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And alcohol was involved, right? So you decided to go home and clean the pew-pew. You wanted to clean it right then while y'all arguing? And they went for that, and no charges have been filed. And again, this is how karma works. You talked about black women like a dog, him and his brother. Said, I would rather do a dog than a black woman. And if I do a dog, it got to be a white one. Ain't nothing happened. That's to see how God works. See what I'm saying? See how God works? See how God works? Yeah, she did that on purpose. Yes, she did. His preference took him out. Yeah, but yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, Lisa Marie. You talk, and you can like whoever you want to like, but to talk about us and downrate. I was watching a video last night, either this morning. I got up early this morning. I was looking at TikTok. Y'all know since I don't work no more, after YouTube, TikTok is my thing, right? Because I can go down the rabbit hole, be on TikTok for hours. It's so entertaining, right? And a guy was on there arguing with his wife and was throwing her stuff out the house. He was throwing it down some steps, right? And he said, that's what I don't like about y'all black women. And then he kept going on about black women. And then he said, I bet it won't happen again. And this is why so many of us black women are single, because once a black man get hurt, a lot of times, not all of the times, they ain't gonna never be nice again. They ain't gonna never treat nobody right again. They ain't trying to. They're not trying to. You just there to please them and go on about your business, right? And he kept talking. That's why I'm black women. And so the girl, I was trying to follow the girl, but she didn't put up any more videos. So I don't know if he put her out and it's over with, because she didn't have that many. It was on TikTok. They didn't have that. It was called The Harris Family. So if y'all see them, look it up. The Harris Family. And she danced and her son danced, and the husband was mad because he cheated. He cheated, and she said that he was abusive to her as well, right? So these guys, a lot, not all. If this shoe don't fit, don't put it on. They want to have their way with you, do what they want to do, and then you're supposed to accept it. That's how they want it to go. Yeah, he said a lot. He said a lot. I was watching the video. I guess they still got his videos up on TikTok. He said a whole lot. He said a whole lot. And then once he was unalived, his family was trying to, once again, come to Black women and Black America and say, could you help do this and do that and fight and want us to fight? So the YT girl that you chose, that you love so much, in his defense against her. No. That's what you wanted. Now, you live by the sword, you unalive by the sword. That's how it go. How you live is how you unalive, right? And that's what happened. What gets me is his mama, ugly grandmama, bald head sister, all them Black. All them. And they was in the South too, and he was a dark-skinned man too. He said, I seen another one where I seen it today. I got to check into it. I was in the car. What's my man name? Dr. Umar was checking somebody, DPG, RPG. Who is that? Does he play football or something? RP3 or something like that, right? He must have made some derogatory statements about what's the basketball girl? Reese. What's her name? Reese. What is her name, y'all? Reese. Lisa Marie, what's her name? RPG3 or something, RP something like that, right? Evidently, he was talking somewhere and made some derogatory. Reese Camp. What's the basketball girl name? Anyway, about Reese, and I can't think of her last name. And I got to go back and find it because Dr. Umar was pissed and was talking about him. Evidently, he said some very derogatory, and he has a white wife. He was defending his white wife, or I don't know, but I didn't have time. I was in the car, and I was scrolling up, and I saw that. I'm gonna have to look into that tonight. Angel Reese. I said Reese. Angel Reese. That's her name. Angel Reese. RG3. That's his name. RG3. Now, what was the beef about? What was he beefing with her? What was he talking about? Why was he talking about her, Nick? You know? Hey, Amir. What was he talking about? You know? Because I just, you can like who you want to like. You can marry who you want to marry. You can sleep with who you want to sleep with. But don't just hate her. You hate us that much? RG3 wife was sitting behind him while he was talking bad about Angel, teasing his wife, was clapping. Wait, what? Angel was clapping? Is that it? He was talking about, oh yeah, something about Caitlin. Yeah. Caitlin Clark. Now, who is Caitlin Clark? Y'all tell me, is that an athlete? Who is that? And why he felt the need to have her back? Who is Caitlin Clark, y'all? Because when I heard it, I thought he was talking about, you know who I thought he was talking about? I thought he was talking about Caitlyn Jenner. I just saw the Kate. Is that his name? Caitlyn Jenner? What's Bruce Jenner's name now? Ain't he Caitlyn Jenner? That's who I thought he was talking about. And so I said, I'm going to check this out when I get home. Oh, got a snow bunny, but he's down. Yeah, he was saying Angel was going to sneak in the game. Oh, the girl, the basketball girl. I know who she is. The basketball girl. Yeah. And while he was talking, his white wife was sitting behind him clapping. Yeah, I know they rivals, Amir. Yeah. I just thought about that. So why did he get in it? Again? Why did he get in it? See, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm out here in Midwest America, right? And we ain't gonna be here that long. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a feeling, right? When you are, this is me, a Black woman, right? It's a feeling when you are surrounded by YTs, right? Now, you know, I didn't encounter nobody bad or nothing like that. But it's an odd it's an odd feeling, and it makes me uneasy and unnervous and a little nervous. It makes me a little uneasy, right? I can't get out here quick enough. And I most definitely, if I saw something going on with one of my brothers or sisters, I'd have to speak up and help or do whatever need to be done. I would never go against the grain like that. Even if I had a white husband, I would never go against that. Which that ain't gonna never happen. If y'all see me with a white husband, they done clone me or something. Something done happened. They done beam me up to space. That ain't me, okay? But I could be, I said all that to say this, I could be somewhere. Now, when I lived in Charlotte, it was a small town I lived in when I first moved there in the first 2 years. I lived in a city called Gastonia. It's like a suburb of Charlotte. And every time, this is during the pandemic, all I did was go to the store and back. And every time I went to the store, I would see a black man with a white woman, right? Every time, if not 2 or 3, at the time, at one outing, right? And what was strange to me, because I wasn't used to that, right? I'm from up north. I wasn't used to that, is that they would not even speak. They wouldn't even look my way, right? Don't let me be behind them. You're going to put the door right in my face. He ain't holding no doors. He ain't going to do nothing, right? Now, what I did notice in the South was that men hold doors. In Atlanta especially, Charlotte and Atlanta, but especially in Atlanta, they hold doors. Young, old, white, black, whatever, they hold doors. You could be way down there. They be like, don't rush. Come on, right? They were gentlemen. But them dudes, when I lived in that little suburb, Gastonia, they ain't like black women too much. They didn't. They didn't like black women too much, So when I'm around them, and a whole bunch of them is more to them, like here, for me, I've seen more them than me. I ain't seen that many of us, right? My son say, oh, they down there, they over there. I ain't seen them, right? It's an uneasy feeling for me. So I don't know how I could be in a relationship. I don't know how people could be in a relationship, do what you do and not feel that from time to time. That's all I'm saying, from time to time. Ryan Clark and Stephen A. Smith. Oh, they did? Good. I'm going to have to check out. Good. He left his first YT wife for the YT wife. Oh, he liked them. Oh, what you say for our boys? The House Ninja. It's a lot of that going on, but it never turns out. It may turn out well sometimes, but a lot of times it don't turn out well. Like for me, this I asked the guy. Let me tell y'all this. I told y'all this story before. Let me tell it again. When I was in Atlanta a couple years ago, and I was at work, and it was a guy I worked with, a black guy, about my age. He had a YT wife, right? And I asked him, they had been together a long time since he left the service. I would say 20, 30 years. I don't know. They've been together a long time, right? And I asked him, because I wanted to know. I said, are you happy with never, ever touching a black woman again? He said, because he went out a lot on the weekends. He said, that's why I go out on the weekends. So he would go out and find him a black woman and do whatever he do with her and then go home to his YT wife. Today, and I'm going to show the video today when I put it all together tonight. When I was on my travels with my son on the ice cream truck, black guy came up. He thought he knew us. He knew us. We just act like hey, I know you don't know me. I just got here. And he had the biggest, sloppiest, tackiest YT wife you could ever see. It was utterly disgusting to me, right? Now, he wasn't all that, but I'm just saying. And he said to me, he was proud of it, that he was 58 and his wife was 33. And I said, well, I'm doing a documentary. What makes an older man want a younger woman? He said, I don't know. I just like them. Mm-hmm. Y'all will see him, because I asked him. It's going to be on the video. Y'all will see him. Y'all will see him. Now, we ain't going no way, but, I'm just saying. Angel's too busy with the limelight. She's young, and hopefully she'll get it together. Well, did she do anything wrong? Because she was talking about the girl, they rivals. Did she do anything wrong? Because I know they rivals and they both good athletes, right? They're good basketball players. Some of y'all rivals, you may talk a little smack, right? And especially an athlete, right? But yeah. I wanted to know what was said about that. But yeah, the guy, Telvin Osborne, there will be no charges filed in his unalivement. None. And to think they wanted us to ride for him to make sure this girl went to jail. No. That's what you wanted. Ask them to ride for you. Angel is good. That's how she's. Yeah. She is. She is. I'm very proud of her. You know, I'm proud of a lot of black folks when they do something and they keep going and they wonderful at it and all of that. Especially them athletes, they get on the Wheaties box. I don't know if that's the pinnacle of the success, but yeah, I'm proud of her too. I'm gonna tell you somebody else I'm proud of, and she don't care what them people saying about her. Is what's her name? Clarissa. Is it Shields? What's her last name? Clarissa. Clarissa don't care what y'all say about her, honey. She don't care what y'all say about her. And I'm proud of her, right? She took herself up out of a bad situation, and now she take care of everybody in her family. I'm proud of her. Caitlyn is better off the court. What you mean off the court? When she just walking around kicking it? You think she better? Why? Because she don't talk ish like Angel. Let me see. Angel, agree. Angel Reese is good, but she has a lot of learning. Okay, she got some. What's she doing out there in the streets? Y'all sound like she doing bad out there in them streets. What's she doing? Way in the past, you had a YT boyfriend. He did something to tick me off and asked me, was I going to... He asked you, was you going to call the NAACP? What you tell him? Keisha? Did you say yeah? I'm going to call Al Sharpton. That's what I always say. I'm going to call Al Sharpton. When I thought I wasn't going to be able to vote when I was in Atlanta, at that critical voting, I said, now, okay, if I'm about to be calling Al. She's a better player. I got to watch her. Is she? I ain't never, I don't know. I don't watch women's basketball. I just keep up with the goings on. I've never watched women's basketball, matter of fact. I ain't never watched it. Oh, she's a better player. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, ain't no charges filed for Buddy. So that's that on that, right? Now, let me tell you, speaking of men, Offset, what y'all think about Offset wanting sponsor support from Cardi B? You know what get on my nerves is these men get these high-profile women, and then as soon as the woman get tired of them cheating and lying, and they want a divorce or they want to move on, now you want sponsor support. No sponsor support should be given. I don't know if they live in Atlanta, I think, and New York. I don't know where they at, predominantly, primarily. But if you've been cheating and carrying on and then publicly embarrassing me, you shouldn't even have the nerve to ask for no child support. No alimony. He want alimony. You got two. How many kids she got by him? 2 or 3? You got the nerve to want alimony. You want my money. Make your own money. You capable and you got money yourself. Wow, that's a coward. I don't like dudes that even ask for alimony. I think that's such a punk ass move, right? I think it's such a punk move. You just shook your head, but that's when I knew he didn't really like me. He just said, yeah, so the white guy, let me tell you something. White guys always say stuff to me, right? Especially on social media. But it's not that they like you. They just want to try you. They just want to try you. Cardi is in Jersey. Oh, she went back to Jersey. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Amir. Nick, when you cheat, you shouldn't, but he had the nerve to ask it. Listen, all these women that's rich and got wealthy bags, take a lesson from Oprah. Oprah been with Stedman 40 years or 45 years, or a long time. Had she married Stedman, they'd have broke up in 89. Had she ever married Stedman, they'd have broke up in 89. But Oprah didn't marry him, didn't have no kids by him. She kept making her money, and they still together, okay? Now they about 65, 68. I don't know how old they is. They're in their 60s, right? He ain't going nowhere. And he always set back. I like Cardi B, too. And I'm going to tell you why I like Cardi B especially. Because when she did what she was supposed to do on Love and Hip Hop, she kept asking for help from the different producers, and they thought she took her as a joke and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how she got on, but after that season, because she has a lot of personality for one. She has a big personality. And after she got on, she didn't ever come back. She took care of business, right? And I was very proud of her for that. You know what I'm saying? I was very proud of her for that. I don't like her, but Offset need to pay child support for them 3 kids they got. Oh, they got 3 together. Okay. He claims she's trying to take everything, so he wants support. Child, these dudes need to man up. See, but I'm telling you, if I was rich, I wouldn't marry nobody. I'd be in love with him and we'd be together. I wouldn't marry them. Because that's the first thing they want to do is get in your bag. Look at Mary. Mary's so tired. Mary got to keep doing tours and concerts and dancing and hopping around. She's 55. She don't feel like that. Every night she's somewhere. She look like she hardly want to sing. She tired, but she got to pay that man. She got to pay that man. That was her manager. And when dudes do stuff like that, I be thinking, did you ever love me? Did you ever like me? How could you ever have loved me? Okay, we ain't getting along. We don't like each other no more. You like somebody else. Cool. Boom. But how could you have ever loved me and you trying to destroy me? He's somewhere sitting down like he been. See, that's why. Ain't no sitting around me. I don't care how rich I am. You need to be getting your money too. Because now they think you owe them something. You cheated on me. Mary's husband cheated with the girl he with now. Oh, well, I don't know if he's still with her. And poor Mary, every time I see her. Now, in Cleveland, they say she gave a good show, right? But I done watched her on some of them videos. She barely want to stand up. She's got the mic like this. She want the people to sing. She's slow dragging. I couldn't imagine having to get up and perform every night at my age. I'm going to get up and go hop up and down the stage, change my clothes 2-3 times. Because I've seen Mary before. Mary does change her clothes. I seen her one time. This was in Cleveland. And Anthony Hamilton was supposed to open for her. And he didn't come. So Mary had to take it on herself, right? Mary performed for about 2.5 hours. She did. She changed her clothes a lot of times. She had a guitar player, her guitar player singing a song and he was entertaining us when she went to the back, changed her clothes. I was proud of her for that, right? But I looked at Anthony Hamilton a little different, but he was like, if you didn't sell enough tickets, I seat you for free in Cleveland. Now you can get somebody buying a ticket, because I thought that was going to be a great show. I'm out of town. I'm racing back home so I can be at the concert. I had front row seats, and you had the nerve not to come with your nappy face up. Had the nerve. I didn't like him for a long time after that. So he trying to take Tiana. I thought I heard that. Like, where your money? Don't basketball players get what they get, a retirement or a salary? Don't they get something when they stop playing? Well, and he acting, but they didn't unalive him on the Chi. So, hey, Mocha Princess, you don't like Cardi B? We still want to hear daddy's auntie mom stories. I cannot remember who I was listening to, but they said, what? The same thing that Janice is not his mother. No, I'm telling y'all. Let me tell y'all right now. It's going to be in my book, but I'm going to tell y'all since y'all here right now. I was away on vacation, as y'all know, right? And I was there a short time, right? But the ladies I was there with told me, because they would go to the visiting room. This is the fact, right? They would go to the visiting room. I never had visits because I wasn't there long enough, and I told my family, y'all need to come see me. Don't bring my kids. I'll be home in a minute, right? So I never went to the visiting room. But the ladies that were there would go to the visiting room. And Puffy was there with his entourage to see his mama. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The lady might not be alive now. I don't know. This was a long time ago. And she was an older lady then. He looks exactly like this woman. Whoever this woman is, I'm going to say it's his mama. And I believe that lady that's his mama, Janice, is his auntie. I read somewhere recently that Janice is his daddy's sister. I think I read that somewhere. I ain't sure. During all this hoopla that's going on now, right? But that lady looked exactly like her. The skin tone, the shape of his mouth, all of it, he looked just like this woman. I don't remember her name. And this lady she was a nice lady, right? Because when I got there, I was, no, that wasn't the lady that said that. It was another lady. It was a couple of older ladies. They ran the church. It was this lady and this another lady. They was the church. They ran the church. We had church in there, right? And I remember the other lady, I was thinking it was his mama, but it was the other lady said to me, I was looking wild. I let my hair stick all over my head because, I ain't never been. I don't want nobody coming at me. I'm a maniac, right? I'm an animal. And my clothes would be all wrinkly. Now, we had irons and broom, and we had everything, right? Just couldn't leave. And she walked up to me and said, now, why you look like that? I said, ain't no men in here. what I'm dutying up for. Ain't no Negroes up and through here, right? We don't even see them because we in West Virginia. Ain't nothing but white men's around here, right? And I forget what she said to me, but after that, I did start ironing my clothes and getting my hair done and stuff like that, right? And his mother, the lady I'm telling you about, they were friends and they ran the church, and I would see them every Sunday when I went to church. I would see her time to time because, you know, they was doing old lady shit, whatever they were doing, right? But yeah, now that's what the ladies told me. More than one, lots of folks. That was the word. You know, that's where it was the East Coast. It was an East Coast camp, right? And a lot of ladies came from New York, DC. You know, it was the East Coast camp, right? I was in a camp, same camp that Martha Stewart was in West Virginia, right? And yeah, that's the, you know, I don't know. I believe it because he looks so much like this woman. I believe it. Nobody never said nothing about it. I don't know if the woman ever got out, or if, you know, I don't know what happened to the woman. She was older, you know, she was an older lady back then, right? I don't know where she at, and you know, I don't know. But he looked just like this woman. He looked just like this woman, just like her, like she spit him out. The shape of the mouth, the whole everything. That I was confused because I was like, she don't look like Janice, right? I always thought that. Mind you, I knew this back in the 90s, right? So I don't know, but that was what the people told me. Allegedly, yeah. I believe they said his. You know, I believe now. She would be, because she was, I don't know how old she was, but she was much older. This was a long time ago, and she was older then, right? She was older then. Because I'm sure if she was around now, she'd be walking up in that courtroom. She might do it with a scarf on her head or something, but I'm sure she'd be walking up in that courtroom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my daughter been telling me, you need to tell the people. I'm telling them now, but that's, you know, that's what the word. That's what the people told me. You know, it was a lot of people's family members in there, right? Like Redman's sister was in there with me. Who else was in there? Tom Arnold's sister was in there with me, and it was somebody else I can't remember. You know, people was in there. They was in there. They was in there, right? They was in there. You know, yeah, that lady probably has passed on because it's been a while, but yeah, he looked just like her. I don't know what the deal was, why they never talk about it or whatever, but I believe it. Anyway, Offset wants some money. And like I said, they should be, all these ladies is wealthy and getting to the bag should take you can fall in love, I shouldn't say that. We all want love. But quit sharing your money with them. Don't get married. Don't get married. Mm-mm. Have as many kids as you want by them, but don't get married. Because I understand you have a child and you want to have all your kids with the same man and da-da-da-da-da, right? But don't marry him. I would not suggest any woman today that's getting to the bag to don't marry nobody. Because as soon as they get finished cheating and you ain't accepting of it, then they're going to try to take you for all you got. And I'm going to tell you, somebody else get on my nerves is that boy Ralph on what's the show? Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then I see Sunday, or the last episode, not the last episode, the holiday, that was last week, right? The holiday, they in the kitchen cooking together. Now, you just let this man mind, he just mind F's her all the time from the very beginning of the show. He just mind effing you, right? Now he living in the basement. First of all, why you just gonna go and get your own place? Why would you do that to the mother of your kids? You staying down in the basement. What's the point of that? So she can cock block her. That's the one point of it, right? And you want the house. If I was her, what I would do, because she making money, we're gonna sell this house and you go your way and I'm gonna go mine. You're not gonna torment me from down in the basement. But Drew ain't that strong like that. So anyway, on the holiday, they upstairs, lovey-dovey. Do you know that man gonna use that against you? They up there, he was like, call me daddy like you did a few minutes ago. Then he talking about all the food he cooked and cut up a piece of meat or whatever he cut up and put it in her mouth. Girl, just can't let these dudes mind F you like that, sis. He trying to destroy you. He wants alimony. It seems like he wants child support. He wants the house. You know, he wants everything. You're not the mother. You the man. That's what happened when you get with these dudes, though. They don't really mean you no good. Hey, Mocha. He has a sister that they never show. Right, never. The girl that married Travis Hunter going to take off. Now, I saw that he married with no prenup. Now, I couldn't tell. Is she a YT girl? Because I couldn't tell. She might be light skinned or something. I couldn't tell. But he bought her a car. Didn't he buy her a car or something? Didn't he buy her a car? I think her name is Kiera. What? Kiera. Chris Brown has a sister. Chris Brown got a sister too? Where's she at? Is Chris Brown mama around? But yeah, so you got to be careful when you marry these people because they might not be marrying out of love. And I don't know, why would he marry her without a prenup? Why would he do that? To show his love. I'm trying to figure out if she a YT girl, she ain't gonna be there long. We don't only want to stay forever and ever and ever and ever when it ain't right. We do that. We down by law. We loyal to a fault, right? Well, anyway, I don't like that Offset's trying to get her money. I don't like that. And I was listening to somebody on the radio somewhere today. They was like, if he's awarded some money, then she needs to say, give me a number. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, and just pay him up. Then you don't have to deal with him no more. Right? Because see, he just gonna aggravate her. Because the one, was he a basketball player that like her, or a football player? They've been seen around town together. Can't remember who it was. But he don't like that. You know what always tripped me out is the man could cheat all he wants, cheat for years, hurt your feelings, had you balled up in a knot in a fetal position. And the moment you say that's enough, then it becomes a problem. They say Chris Brown's sister is really smart and upper management with some. Oh, okay. Football player. He's a football player. Yeah. And at first he said he was happy for it. And the next day or two, he asking for alimony. If he gets it, she needs child support. Because don't he got other kids too? He got other kids too, don't he? 2 more or 3 more or something. And then she was helping take care of them, being a good stepmother and all that. They don't respect that. I don't know why I look so dark on here. But I can see myself. Yeah, they don't respect that. And then, y'all, this is the funny one right here. For the life of me, right? I did not know until last night that Miss Netta and Charles was booked. Okay, she booked and busy at the Steak and Shake. Now, when did the Steak and Shake start booking people? And it was in Nashville, Tennessee. And I didn't know till about a month ago, my daughter told me that they didn't cancel Miss Netta. Miss Netta canceled, right? I didn't watch her in the first, not really. And Miss Netta and Charles was on their way to Nashville, and she was bragging about it. I went back and did my research and watched some of my lives. Yeah, we booked and busy. We booked. We're going to be there. And if y'all want to come, y'all come early now because we're going to be there. And then we got to leave, like she was Patti LaBelle or somebody, right? So anyway, the people, see, if I ever have a problem, I'm going to tell social media. They're going to work it out, right? The people called all the Steak and Shakes in Nashville, Tennessee until they found the one and told them don't have her there. Put bad papers out on her, and the man had to cancel. Now, I did see a FaceTime Miss Netta had with the man. It was a black man. I'm not sure if he was the main cook or if he was the franchise owner. But he said, I want to say he was a franchise owner, even though he had on the apron. He said that he wanted Miss Netta there because there's a lot of businesses that came up wherever he at. He was getting all the money, but now he ain't getting all the money because there's a lot of businesses around his business. And so he thought that having Miss Netta would bring him some money. He didn't know that Miss Netta had been canceled, right? He didn't know. He thought Miss Netta and Charles was going to bring the peoples in. And when the people started calling them, and they called so much that Netta had to go live and say, y'all, please stop calling them. They can't cook. They can't make the steaks or the shake. Y'all keep calling. They ain't got time to keep answering the phone. And so they didn't want that smoke, and they canceled. They canceled Miss Netta. They canceled her booking, right? And Miss Netta said, listen now, I'm worldwide. Everybody know me. I'm known outside the world, outside America, something she said, right? She said, if y'all want to get these bookings, y'all got to be professional. I don't think at that moment she knew that she had been canceled. The people had called them to cancel her, right? And she said, because I'm professional. I'm professional when I talk to the people. I'm professional, right? And she said, y'all quit playing around on her email about them bookings. So I guess people been trolling her email saying they want to book and they really don't, right? In her mind, she is delusional because she thinks she's bigger than she is. And she does not realize that she has been canceled and her 15 minutes of fame is up. It's up. Man, she don't understand that though. And she's like, now, because I'm gonna be in such and such on the 26th, and y'all better come on and hurry up quick because I'm gonna be gone. You know, she and then in my mind, I'm thinking, so when the people book her, what are they booking them to do? That's what I want them to do. Do they just sit there? Does she sing a song? I seen one time she was singing a song. She can't. Who told her she could sing? I done seen a couple times she was singing a song, right? Hitting the notes like this. Ah! She can't sing no better than me, right? So I remember, I said this in my video, when I was little, they used to have carnival come to town, right? This is good carnival, wasn't just a ride. It'd be all kind of the lobster man and the big fat lady, and somebody that scared me. I can't remember who it was, but it would have all these odd people that we pay 50 cents or something for and go see them. So is it like that, or is that's what she said too. She said, now because after I'm doing a promo for Steak and Shake, I'm doing the promo. She was dead serious. And after the promo, I will be doing a meet and greet. I'm gonna be doing a meet and greet. I said, "Woo, is that about it, right?" I'm just figuring out, like, why? It's because we done seen two men together before, and one man looking like a woman, and other, we've seen that. So what is the big deal with Charles and Netta? Do y'all know? Or they just looking at him because they Bamas? Off says, baby mama said Cardi is the reason he developed a relationship with his. Yeah, I thought so. That's right, Lisa Marie. I thought so. Because she had him and made sure that he had him. Yeah, that's what a decent woman does, as opposed to Brian McKnight's second wife, who was okay with him not dealing with his first set of kids. That's what a decent woman does. What Cardi did. Right? Keep them all together, have them all together. They're like brothers and sisters and stuff. Because he probably wasn't going to do it, because that's men. Men are not maternal. They can have some kids, drop them off, and never see them no more. That's just how they made, right? But yeah, Miss Netta say, get yourself together when you're trying to book them, and be serious. And this is another question I want to know: how much did Miss Netta charge to come? How much would y'all pay for Miss Netta? What would y'all pay to see Miss Netta and Charles? Yeah, that's what it was. I watched them one time, and she was singing that song. They done made a song out. Did they make a song out of that? I'm just imagining that. Charles, your lunch is ready. She was singing it all like that. Woo, it take everything to make the world go around. I didn't know about Charles and Netta until a couple months ago. Really? Child, they a mess. It's a whole lot. They done canceled her now. And she didn't cancel. She used to get a lot of views and likes and money and bookings and stuff. Once she said what she said about black women, they cut her off. They canceled her for real. I didn't really know they had, but they had. I did my research, especially my daughter had told me, but they canceled her. And I don't think she understands that she's canceled. Because after she got canceled, she wasn't getting all them views and stuff. I think she go live a lot, right? And people wasn't paying them no attention. Then she would do something. Let me stand up and show y'all. One time I seen it, I said, oh, they tripping. But I think they slow though, right? I think they slow. So she would get on there and then she would say something and then she would shake in front of the camera. Charles would do it too. I said, now who told them that was something to do, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? But What you say, 0 cents, Sneak? CRR, you said 0? Because I'm trying to figure out what's the going rate for Ned and Charles. What's their base? What's their bottom line? What they getting paid? What they doing? What you gonna pay for them, and then what? Everybody just gonna stand there and look at them. But I have seen. I was watching. I watched the Gay Boys on YouTube, Chasing Reality. Someone of them booked her and Charles one time, and they came in there, stood around, and smiled. And I want to think, did they sing the song? I think they she sung a song too, right? Now, I said this in my video. This is what Miss Netta need to do. Don't try to come over here to mainstream. We didn't cancel you. You over. It's canceled, right? Lean into Miss Netta hard. Your LGBTQ community. They will accept you with open arms. They will. Quit trying to come over here with us. We don't like you no more. They don't like you no more. I ain't got nothing against you, Miss Netta. Don't come for me. But I'm saying Black women they not with you no more. How I know? Because I called the Black Women's Association and they told me. I talked to the chairman of the board. She said Netta been canceled months ago. You late. So Netta, quit trying to be mainstream with us and just gear yourself towards the LGBTQ community. They will welcome you with open arms. And that show I'm telling you, I watched Chasing Reality. She has a commercial on there, I think. About what? I don't know. But I think I seen a little promo of her on there one time, right? Listen, that's what she need to do. Quit trying to be over here with these Black women that you don't like. And you know what always blows my mind is Black women, we support everybody and everything, and we spend a lot of our money with everybody and everything, right? You cannot insult your fan base and think we're going to stick by. You know, Black women used to do that because we loyal like that, right? But now, this new wave of Black women that we are, 2025, we not down with you. We're not going to be down with you. If you ain't down with us, we're not down with you, period. How I know? Because I talked to the chairman of the board of the Black Women's Association, and she told me so. This is facts. Now I'm stating facts, right? We're not fooling with you. If you're not fooling with us, we're not fooling with you. We have no more blind help coming from us. No more. No more. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, right? Let me tell y'all this before I go. I got to get some good rest. I'm going to church tomorrow, hopefully. Let me tell y'all this. Before I go, I got to talk about these boys. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know, that the Louisiana people, did they catch any of them today? There's 2 more left. Them dudes that escaped. Do you know the one dude, his name Antoine somebody, with the tats all over his little light-skinned face? He been doing videos. He been going live. He in the car driving, his boy next to him. Like they looking like some real crash dummies, right? He don't never get out. He gonna never get the gym pop. He gonna be in 23-1 forever. He is doing videos. He at the party, he at the pool, he just having a good time. Now, we so hard up for likes and views, and he want to be a hood legend, I guess. He don't know that he gonna be one of them ones hollering and screaming. You know, young boys hollering and screaming when they go to penitentiary. Did y'all know that? They crying and can't on call my mama. They tough out here, right? When they get in there and realize this is it, this is where you're gonna be, this is what's happening, they start crying and whining and hollering and making noise. Ask somebody, they'll tell you. Ask somebody you know. Ask a man you know that's been in that. They'll tell you. Them be the ones hollering and screaming. Them youngins. Them YNs. Them the ones that's crying and screaming and hollering when they go. Yeah, he doing the videos. This is a video. His name is Antoine somebody. He on TikTok. Where he at? On TikTok. Is it TikTok or IG? One of probably IG. Somebody sent it to me. He in the car, riding, cruising, smoking loud. His boy next to him. Now y'all know they done arrested 13 folks for helping them, right? One lady looked like an old lady. She looked like she's about to cry. She don't know what happened, right? She don't know what's going on. They've arrested 13 people. Now the dude that was the sidekick, he gonna get arrested too. So he be number 14. As they said, they looking for a couple more. Anybody that helped them get a piece of bread, $5, anything, open the door, you in trouble, right? you in trouble. I'm talking about these dudes was in the car, they riding, and then they got the camera. I'm like, why would you do that? What the dude that's in the car with him, you was in the clear, buddy. You ain't did nothing. I don't guess you did nothing. Why would you allow that nigga to put a camera on you? I don't know what type of weed they smoking nowadays, but I'm gonna call it stupid weed. ZYNs is getting stupider and stupider, right? They getting stupider and stupider. But anyway, this is what I got to tell y'all. Tomorrow, I'm taking a trip, and I'm gonna take y'all with me, right? I'm taking a trip, and I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm going to see the Four Legends in Indianapolis, right? Patty, Gladys, Shaka Khan, and Stephanie Mills. That's where I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to take plenty footage. I'm in row 6. Thank God. Praise the Lord. And, you know, when you go by yourself, a lot of times them seats that's left get a little cheaper, right? So I looked up on that. And, yeah, I'm going by myself. And I'm going to have plenty footage to share with you guys on Monday, right? Yeah, I'm going to see them. I can't wait. Now, I've seen Patty before, and I've seen Gladys years ago, right? I can't wait because I've never seen Gladys before, right? I always want to see Gladys. And Gladys and Patty both turned 81 this week. They both turned 81. Probably ain't gonna be no more tours for Gladys. Now, Patty been going and going and going. She might keep going because when I went to see her I've been down here. I was in the South 5 years. I went to see her about 7 years ago. And they said that was her last concert, and she ain't stopped. So, you know, she might keep going. But Gladys, I don't believe Gladys got no more up in her, right? But the videos I've been seeing, they singing, all of them. They singing their hearts out, right? I can't wait to get there, y'all. I can't wait. The problem is, ain't no problem. It's still cold here, but I'm wearing my shorts, okay? I'm wearing my shorts. I'm put the pictures up. I'm wearing my leather shorts because that's what I plan to wear. Now, the weather better come on and cooperate with me because that's what I'm doing tomorrow, right? So I'm going to let y'all, I'm going to share when I'm on the road. I'm probably going to go live for a minute. I'm leaving out probably about 1 o'clock. It's 2 hours away. I'm really in the Midwest of nowhere, okay? And so I might go live, or I might just do videos and put them all together and let y'all see my trip, right? That's probably what I'm gonna do. I love me some Patty too. Yes, they is all fine, ain't they, Amir? Yeah. So I'm going to have me a good time. You know, because listen, let me tell y'all something. For any single folk out here, right? Just because you don't have no mate, no man, no woman, don't mean you can't keep living your life, right? Yes, it's much more fun if you're with somebody, but I'm going to have fun. Whoever sitting next to me, look, when I went to go see the comedy show, when I went to see We Them Boys, I was looked up and got some good seats on that one, right? I was real close. I was in row 7. Whole group of dudes. Now, at first, if nobody was there, I was like, good, you know. Child, a whole group of them came. They smoked so much weed, I almost couldn't breathe. I damn near needed a mask, a gas, my face mask on, right? Gas mask or something. Inhaler or something, right? But whoever I'm sitting by, I done been to a lot of concerts by myself. Whoever I'm sitting by, you my friend. Hey, friend, you my friend, right? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna share that with y'all probably Monday, okay? So I'm going now because I'm tired. I was on that ice cream truck. I got to edit that video. I was on that ice cream truck, child. Whew. You hear me? I'm tired now. And then I came home and ate a good salad. Thanks, Nick, you too. And so now I'm ready to take my wig off and lay down and watch me some good TV. Y'all tell me something on Tubi. Tubi's my thing. I got all the streaming apps, but I love See Us. Y'all know I'm pro-black. In case y'all didn't know, I'm pro-black, so I love to See Us, right? So anyway, y'all be good, and I'm gonna see y'all probably Monday or Tuesday. Depending, I got a lot of stuff going on. Might be Tuesday, because Monday I got some stuff to do. Hey, Life Lifter Stories. So that's what I'm gonna do. See y'all. Appreciate y'all, and see y'all probably I'm gonna say Tuesday because Sunday, Monday I might be tired. Tuesday, because I'm gonna be out of town. I'm staying there, and I'm gonna come back home. Yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday. It's gonna be Tuesday. All right. See y'all.